Coach Jones, if you could make an opening statement about the game.
Well, I say it every time, grind game, and that's kind of who we've become here as a grinding basketball team. But really proud of our guys. A great win for our program and our kids. And, we beat a very good basketball team here tonight. It's going to be one of the better teams in the Colonial Athletic Association. They've won a lot of games over the last several years, and you have great respect for Old Dominion and Coach Blaine. He's a terrific coach. So really proud of our guys. It was a grind-out game. Especially down the stretch, it seems like hasn't been very fun probably for fans to watch, but this is really helping our team, I think, for conference play, because you're going to be in these kind of games every night. And tonight was like a conference game. And that's the way it was. And I told our team coming into the game, this will be like a conference matchup that we play when we get into Conference USA.
Donnie, you have a lot of basketball left to play, but do you think you're building kind of a resume for the NCAA at the end of the year? I mean, with beating Connecticut and College of Charleston, now another team that's been in the tournament.
Absolutely, and obviously we've played Florida State and Harvard, who are going to be postseason teams as well. All those games have helped us, and considering we've had guys in and out, and different guys in different spots, and playing guys in a lot of different areas, I've been really proud of this team, how we've found ways to win. I put on the board that great teams don't make excuses, they just make things happen. And teams that don't win are the ones who usually sit around and ask why it didn't happen. And I think tonight we were a team that made things happen, and that's what we have to do. And great teams battle through adversity, and great people battle through adversity. And I think these kids have done a great job of staying focused and trying to get better, because we haven't played even close to as well as we can for 40 minutes here as a program yet.
Coach, was that the difference second half, just making more things happen?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you're trying to adjust to the game. One thing I was proud with our team tonight is not getting caught up in, not going their way. If it was a call or a physical or play, we're just talking about going to the next play and competing. We had probably as good as a week of practice we've had. We went twice every day this week, and I thought our guys pushed through it and played with a grinder's mentality throughout the game.
Coach, what about your defense tonight? They didn't shoot with an arm.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, our defense was terrific. We held them to 36% or 32%, I think, for the game, and we held them to 19% from the three-point line. And you're going to have a chance to win a lot of basketball games when you do that. But we've done a good job of keeping teams pretty much down in those 50s and 60s here right now, which is the whole key to have a chance to win. If you're going to win a championship, you've got to play defense, and you've got to be able to rebound the ball. You'll have nights that shots will go down, but we took 31 free throws. That was an important factor, is taking 30 free throws and not taking a lot of three-point shots. That's not who we are. We're not a three-point shooting team. If we have open shots, we take them, but we got to find ways, and we must have missed 7, 8 easy looks in the first half where we just didn't finish basketballs around the rim.
Talk about the adjustment Keith made. He got a lot of points in the first half inside, and then he stepped outside in the second half. Yeah,
we had to make adjustments at halftime. I think with him and Marcus, the adjustment we did make was spread the floor in the second half. Their bigs are very good inside. We tried to attack them, and we did in the first half get Cooper with 2 quick fouls, which we got him out of the game. But we went in the second half and started stretching and throwing back to Keith, and he needed to get a couple shots to go down, and he did.
Tristan gave you a nice big 3 there before the half. How big was that to end on a good note there in that first half and go up with the lead?
Well, that was good. Momentum's important. Basketball's a game of momentum, and this is a hard game to get momentum in. And hitting those 2 shots were big. It gave us a little cushion to come into half, and we finally got a chance to break away there in the second half. Marcus had a big 3 there at the buzzer, which was the first time really throughout that game. It probably wasn't either a 2 or 4 point game.
Is Tristan, does he need more minutes to get his confidence going? Is he that type of player that the more he plays, the better he gets confidence-wise?
I think maybe. He played 27 minutes last game and never scored. So I think that he's a guy that he just needs time. He's like a freshman out there playing. He didn't play much his freshman year, and he's still trying to figure out, where he fits in. And I've been happy with his progress. And he went back to work this week with a good attitude, and that was the result in how he played. He played 7 minutes the last game because it wasn't going well for him. I didn't feel he handled it well, and I thought he came back with a great attitude this week, and he earned it tonight.
Talk about Dwight McCombs. It seems like he's getting more and more confident in the game, and you talk about how he's progressed.
Yeah, I'm really happy with Dwight. It doesn't show up on the stat sheet for what he did for our team tonight, but having those big bodies, it's the first time probably since a little bit in Harvard, but UConn, he's went against another true big man. So it's been a hard matchup for him the last several games, but he had a chance to get in there tonight. You know, he did a lot of boxing out and a lot of screening, and he did a lot of things that helps your team win. And I was really proud of Dwight. He's, you know, he hasn't been starting, but your best five don't always start. It's who's playing down the stretch in certain games are the key guys.